I never chased the bag. I started chasing my assignment. What's my assignment? Fathers is my assignment. There's children out there who wish they had their father. I don't even need you to raise your hand, but I know many of you don't have a relationship with him, desire to have one. Somebody got to fill that gap. And I said, God, send me, I'll go. I don't call asking people to let me stand on the stage and speak. No. Why? Because I chase my assignment. And today my assignment is you. So what I'm saying is, I don't care where you come from. You got to chase your assignment. Your sport is something that you do right now. Your mental health, on my way, my man could tell you right here. On my way here, I'm driving from Flint. One of my dudes who I played with Michigan State was on the phone, contemplating suicide, saying his marriage is in shambles. He wanted to check himself in. This man had a very successful college career, but what happened? The lights went out. And then he never dealt with his trauma. Never dealt with it. So I'm on purpose. I'm intentional. I don't run from it. I run to it. Because I knew what my issues were. I knew I had father issues. So right now, my father and I, we have a great relationship. I had to forgive him. I didn't want to forgive him. Not how he treated my mother. My mother died and never had reconciliation. So I was pissed at this dude. I'm like, yo, how can I help other people and serve other people? Shon, and you're not even doing the work yourself. I'll be honest. My dad right now about to be 85 years old. 2 years ago, not 20, not 30. I'm not trying to stand up here like I'm perfect. I'm talking about, I don't even think it was 2 years ago, homeboy. I went back to the crib, found out that he had Alzheimer's. And I'll be honest, I helped tons of men. But a part of me, know what I said? Nobody couldn't hear it. Know what I said? I said, that's what you get. All right. I did. I'm just being honest. Right? But the thing about it was that unresolved trauma. See, I was on Facebook, social media, because you got to think about it, I help all these people. So I'm on social media like, yo, I forgave my father, yada, 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 doing all that. But then when I get, you know how you get in the weight room, you put the plates on there, it's a different story. Yeah, I could throw up 225 this many times, I could run these many sprints, but when it's time to show up, when you get up under pressure, how do you respond then? So now I was standing face to face with him again. And I was like, oh, my wife was like, Shon, you ain't healed. It's like, what you talking about? Yes, you are. Yes, I am. She's like, no, you're not. And so for the next few days, I paid attention to what was my interaction with my father. And I realized, like, yup, I'm still holding on to it. And I'm not saying that it was easy, that it was like overnight, that I had to forgive him, that everything was perfect. It was not. It was a process. The man who murdered my brother, I was on the phone with him. He called me from prison like 3 weeks ago. He's about to get out. And I told my man I forgive him. This is the thing. It's hard, right, to forgive. I promise you it is. But if I keep on going through life wishing him ill will and wanting bad to happen to him, yo, I'm paralyzed. It doesn't mean that it didn't happen, but I'm just deciding that I'm taking my life back, bruh. That I have kids in Detroit that need to hear me. So I can't stand up and be a public success, but a private failure. Coming here asking you to go beyond your limitations, but I'm going back home beating my wife, neglecting my children. So it's my challenge, right? As I get to my close, man, it's my challenge to you is that you do everything in your power at this moment to start chasing your assignment. You're more than an athlete. I can't tell you, I played at a high level, and I regret it. I regretted not giving my all because of my feelings and how Nick Saban and how my dad, and blame them for what didn't happen because I didn't go pro. Blame them. I had to look in the mirror and say, Shon, did you give your whole effort? How many people play video games? Right, we play video games. I'm dating myself, so don't laugh at me. I used to play this game called Nintendo. Right, the old one had 2 buttons. Peep game, 2 buttons on there. One said power, one said reset. I used to beat my boy in the football game. It's called Tecmo Bowl back in the day. And I was a sore loser. And I used to whoop his tail all the time. But then he started getting better. I didn't want to lose. Remember, I said it said power and reset. And one day he was about to beat me. And come on with it. Who said it? Come on with it, bro. You already know. I hit the reset button. I'm like, nah, you ain't beat me. I hit the reset. You didn't beat me. Run that back. But you know what I didn't realize, guys? But you know what I didn't realize? If there's something I did at 11 years old will become a habit at 20 years old, at 25 years old, that when life happens, it was easy to hit the reset. So my challenge is don't hit reset to quit. You can hit reset to reposition.